What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a ton of different things. As you guys saw in the title, we're going to be specifically focusing on the interesting XRP rally that could be headed for the market in the next couple of days, if not hours. It is extremely important, and I would like to discuss that. We will also be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XLM, as well as some shorting and the XRP article that I do have up. As you can see, the past couple of days, we've been tracking very interesting patterns on a lot of cryptocurrencies here on Crypto TV. You'll notice we've been having a downtrend or a descending fractal within Litecoin potentially breaking to the upside, as well as Bitcoin seeing another descending fractal. And then we have been discussing XRP's ascending wedge or ascending triangle, as well as its bearish divergence that is on the market. We will be discussing all these cryptos in a second. As you guys know, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. We do a giveaway on this channel every single Friday. All you have to do to enter is leave a comment down below saying that you've subscribed. Obviously, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing an even bigger giveaway when we hit 12,000 subscribers, which is right around the corner. So if you want to enter that free $25 Bitcoin giveaway, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, guys, let's move on to today's video. So as you guys know, in the past couple of days, XRP is getting a lot of, hype around it, more specifically on its swell move and swell event that is coming in the next couple of days. You'll notice it's actually within less than a week. You'll notice there's a very interesting pattern at the same time happening on XRP, something called a bearish divergence, where the price sees an uptrend while the RSI relative strength indicators see a downtrend. You'll notice this is immediately happening on XRP's 4-hour. This is XRP to US dollar on the Bitfinex chart. For those of you who can't see it, all you have to do is take this, extend it up. You'll see the downtrend versus the uptrend. This is very, very, very extreme. This is an extreme movement. You'll notice we are hitting an extreme resistance right here. Now, before I give you guys any sort of price prediction, notice that there are articles already coming out, posted just a mere couple hours ago. As you guys know, the XRP price is currently trading at 30 cents. So we are seeing news articles drop saying that, XRP could break this ascending channel and move up to over 37 cents. Obviously, they are all seeing uptrends. They are all seeing ascending channels and things similar to what we are looking at. Notice, I didn't actually notice an ascending channel for the most part. I guess I kind of see it. They're drawing something along the lines of this right here. We could use this in an ascending channel, but for the most part, I am seeing more of a more of an ascending triangle than I would consider it a channel. We can leave this here for the interim, but for the most part, in regard to this ascending triangle, you'll notice we do have a resistance here that has been on the market. It is extremely strong. The other worry is that we are in a potential, bearish divergence, which could lead us to break bearish. Obviously, we would fall to quite a low level. Now, I do want to discuss with you guys the opportunity for what could be a bullish divergence, or a bearish divergence and a possible breakout. Obviously, it's as simple as taking the price. You'll notice this is about a 30% jump. We can then extend this over to here and expect to see a 30% jump. So conservatively, we could see a potential rally up to around 39 cents. That is a possibility. So with that, we can then take something called the Fibonacci retracement, and we can then open that up here as well. And we can get a general consensus of where exactly the price could go to. Now, similar to that article, now that we have this drawn out, we can basically figure out where a potential bullish rally could take the price. You'll notice where the price starts to become fairly bearish right around here. At around 37 cents, you'll notice this becomes kind of the red zone. So in between, I'd say about 35 cents seems to be the green point in regards to a potential breakout to the upside. Now, this is quite a big jump. This is about a 30% gain, which is a fairly big jump on a coin that's been trading fairly undervalued for quite some time now. The only concern that I have, and what you guys should be looking at too, is the possibility that we are in an ascending triangle and a bearish divergence. Usually those do tend to break downwards, and I don't want to be extremely bullish. I also don't want to be extremely bearish, but there's a good chance there is more of a downtrend in the meantime before we see that potential break to the upside. So I do want to just jump into other cryptocurrencies to mark out as well while we're discussing this. Also, guys, if you do want access to any of these charts, definitely make sure to check out my Patreon. It's the second link in the description. This will give you access to all of these charts as well as an exclusive group where we discuss every single move that I have within cryptocurrency, when I'm buying, when I'm selling, things of that nature. Now, in regards to Litecoin, I want to discuss with you interesting patterns. XRP is at a very critical point, as we know, right here on the 4-hour. The same thing is happening with a lot of other altcoins that we're looking at. Litecoin is a great example. Notice how on Litecoin we're hitting a sort of resistance. We have a major bearish fractal forming on Litecoin, and you'll notice it has been hugging the coin for quite some time. Ever since, I'd say May 28th of 2019, we've been in a downtrend in this fractal for quite some time without enough resistance or support to break through it. You can even see this here that we trended outside of the downtrend. We're looking to move back into the high-low MMA, but I do want to just jump back into the 4-hour. You're noticing a couple of things. I want to extend this outwards. I also want to focus on the MACD as well. You're seeing an immediate retracement off of here. The MACD is about to see a potential bullish crossover, so that's not necessarily a bad thing, but this is a very extreme critical point for crypto, especially Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP. The fact that we're literally this close to seeing a major rally happen is going to be huge. Volume is coming, guys. A lot of these cryptos are starting to trade sideways. You can see Ethereum is stagnant in regards to price. We are now hitting a very critical resistance, ones that we have not been able to break for quite some time now. But the fact that we're being withheld from the high-low MMA gives us reason to believe there is a chance, very slight chance, of a breakout to the upside. Now, one could assume based off of previous analysis that we're due to break downwards, and that is a huge possibility. An easy retracement down to 54, if not all the way down to $40, is a possibility on these coins. And I don't want to be extremely bearish, but there is a good chance to see some sort of reversal down here. We've been seeing it for quite some time now, and there's a good chance we're going to see that rejection fairly soon within Litecoin. Now, I do just want to jump onto Bitcoin. You'll notice a very interesting pattern is forming as well. You'll notice that we've been tracking Bitcoin for quite some time. We've had a couple of bearish fractals forming on Bitcoin, which immediately are starting to consolidate fairly well. We haven't seen much of a reversal outside of these. Obviously, we've seen trends where we've broken above it, traded on it, and then have fallen below it. But we are starting to see that pattern happen once again here. You'll notice we're kind of dipping above this, but immediately seeing retracement lower. The 4-hour, we do look okay, fairly high up at around 60. The daily, we look fairly bearish, I'd like to say, being that we're trading at around 60 as well. You'll notice we're trading inside the high-low middle moving averages, and we're kind of getting that convergence really close on the MACD. It's starting to make me consider that we are going to continue to pull backwards in the short term on Bitcoin and then expect to see a major rally. You can clearly see that every bearish fractal has broken bullish with extreme volume and extreme vigor. We're probably going to see that as well on this potential bearish fractal. Even if we do decide to break bullish, shoot up to $9,600, there's a good chance we're going to reverse that back down. You've seen it happen here. You're noticing how beautiful this is trading in between here on Bitcoin. So there is an extremely big chance we're going to continue on with that pattern, and then I am expecting to see a major reversal once we're out of here. Bam, something along the lines of this is, if this pattern continues and history continues to repeat itself, what I am expecting. Now, there is money to be made in two courts and in two fields on a move like this. We do know, and we're tracking, that there is some sort of bearish reversal happening here, some sort of bearish signal, some sort of reversal, some sort of pullback and correction. You'll notice every single time we tested the bottom, oversold level, that's when the breakout happened. You can see right here, we tested oversold, broke out, tested here, oversold, broke out, here, broke out. Even here, we kind of broke out slightly. We're not there yet. We ended up taking this massive rally as we've seen in the past, and then we consolidate back down. So we're looking for this consolidation. Once we retest oversold, that's when the great chance is to sell off your position and buy up. And what I mean by that is taking advantage of an account or a company called DueDEX. DueDEX is freaking awesome, guys. Not only do they let you leverage your positions, they also let you trade and short cryptocurrency. This is one of the first exchanges I've actually, taken advantage of or actually seen and used that allow you to short a cryptocurrency, and that to me is huge. It is huge. The availability, you can see I have a current position opened right now with a quantity of $800 using leverage right now. So I actually only invested 400. It is doubled right now. And you can see it does show me profit. We're at an unrealized potential. This is the amount I've earned. And you can see this is the return on investment, about 6%. Very small for where we're at right now, but you can see we're in consolidation. A lot of people were saying on Bitcoin that there is a major downtrend or descending triangle here, which is somewhat noticeable. You can kind of see where that took place. You can see right here, some sort of downtrend like this, as well as the flag right here. And we kind of broke bullish out of that. It's a very small correction, 9,000 to 9,300. I'd say almost $250. But in regards to where we started from 96, 97, even higher, up to over 10 grand, we've started to retrace back down, and I do believe that's where we're going to head. We're going to see quite a bit of retracement, and within this pattern, this is when you short the crypto. So definitely take advantage of DueDEX. It's the first link in the description, guys, so you can trade like this and learn how to short, which is awesome. It's only for Bitcoin, but it still is a huge opportunity to make money. So consider using DueDEX. And what I'm saying is with Bitcoin, we're going to consolidate down. This is where my best guess is. So I believe that I'm going to continue to short here. Once I sell off here, we can easily buy back in and set a long position with leverage and just make money off this major run that we're expecting. So for the most part, it looks to follow that. It really does look to follow that. Let me get off of this. You can see easily that there is a downtrend right here. And it does look very, very, very similar to previous movements we've had in the past. So there's a very good chance we're going to reject here. I know we just bounced off of what appears to be a small support right here, but I do think we're going to correct back down into here, potentially retesting that high-low middle moving average at around $8,800, then potentially head lower to as low as $8,400. So keep a very, very, very close eye out on Bitcoin right now. You can see that does have the same effect, sideways manipulation, sideways trading within Ethereum. XLM also seeing that sideways consolidation, now being fairly above its RSI and looking fairly okay on the MACD, but these coins do look like they are ready to make a move in either direction. So be very patient and very careful. And I'd be very shocked to see which one wins on XRP. The high-low MMA is withholding the price, keeping it afloat, as well as this resistance up here at 30 cents, which is a major resistance. So we're going to see a major move within all these cryptocurrencies within the next couple of hours or days. So very interesting. Otherwise, that is going to wrap up today's episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and remember, giveaway for $25 of Bitcoin every Friday. All you have to do is subscribe and turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.